All right, the strategy I'm going to share with you today, real quick, down and dirty, and life changing, is one that I call pulling a rich. Now, those who remember the trainings that I gave back as president of Strategic Profits while working side by side with Rich for a couple years, and prior to that, being friends with him when I worked with Mike Filsame from 2006 to 2011, you may remember that because this is something I taught to the high level clients and shared pretty much the inner secret of how Rich's brilliance was expanded, and in turn, so was his message expanded. And what it is pulling a rich. Now, what exactly is pulling a rich? Well, here is a flashback in history. Henry Ford, the creator of Ford Motor Company, um, admittedly wasn't the brightest man. And so the newspapers back in the time put an article together, something along the lines of claiming he was an idiot. And, he was an idiot at the helm of this big company. And so here he was, literally on a trial, proving that he's not an idiot, a moron, all this, because he sued them for whatever, slander or libel, whatever. And so here he is being asked questions about history, asked questions about economy, and asked questions about pretty much all these different topics. And his answer was something along the lines of this. He said, "Gentlemen, you can ask me and bring in any expert you want, ask me any question you want. And here, I probably won't know the answer, and nor do I care to know the answer. It's a waste of my time. But if you were to go to my office, you could bring in any expert, ask me anything about any topic, and what you would find at the top of my desk is a row of buttons. And I would know which button to press, which could bring in the expert on my team who would know the answer to your questions." Think about that. And that is pure brilliance. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So pulling a rich is something similar to that. However, let me step back and just frame. This is what some of the smartest, most brilliant people in the world today still do. And I'll explain it in more depth. So when I worked with Rich, and actually prior to working with Rich, when I was working with Mike Filsame from 2006 to 2011, Rich was prolifically writing these life-changing and business trajectory modifying reports. And Rich would call us on occasion. "Hey, here's the topic I'm writing about, and here's what I've got. What am I missing? How can I make this better? What don't you get? What am I missing? How can I?" Basically just tapping into his network of people. And so we noticed that, Mike and I did, because we would get those phone calls. And Rich was really good at asking questions. "Okay, one more thing. What else? How can I make this better? What else am I missing? What's your best in this topic? What's the best insight that you have for me?" And he would not just call us, he would call Jay Abraham. He would call Clayton Makepeace. He would call Perry Marshall. He would call Clayton Mask, the owner of Infusionsoft, who were in one of his masterminds. And he would call these select people. And as the years went on, he had a different list of people. So pretty much his go-to people when, working out an idea or working out a campaign or working out a offer would be to reach out to Jay. "Jay, here's what I got. Here's what the desired outcome is. What am I missing? How can I make this better? What sucks about it? Etc." Then he'd call Clayton Makepeace, which, by the way, broke my heart 2 days ago when I heard Clayton has recently passed. Dear friend of Rich. Through Rich, I got to know Clayton, and he's a tremendous man and brilliant copywriter, and the world lost a giant. So R.I.P. Clayton, you are missed, and I thank you for all that you did while here. So Rich would call out Jay Abraham, call out Clayton Makepeace, call out to Todd Brown, and various experts to say, "Here's what I'm doing, what sucks about it, what doesn't make sense, how can I make it better, etc." And calling and having those conversations is crucial, regardless of how smart you are, how brilliant you are. And that's the key that I want to reflect on. Contrary to the starting example of Henry Ford, who was claimed an idiot, this is what the most brilliant people in the world do. They have their row of buttons. They know who to call for specific issues, for specific discussions that can go from uncertainty and lack of clarity to certainty and clarity. And there's a huge shift when that happens. The buttons, the aha moments occur, and you're like, "Aha, I got it. Thank you." That one thing, because you may have heard when you're in the forest, you may not see that tree right in front of you. Right. And it's something that if you've been following me on social media, you witness. I've been posting here and there, but I haven't posted some of them Me, what am I doing? I'm calling out and reaching out to the people that I see as having a great perspective, having a great ability to poke holes in and share insights that many can't. And having those conversations one after another takes me from having a good idea already to what's missing, what sucked about it, how can I make it better, and what can I do to impact and positively impact as many people as possible. So here in these day and times, I would ask you, as the thing to do from this video, break out a brief sheet of paper and ask yourself, who are the smartest people that I know in my circle that would be willing to have a phone call with me, that would be willing to just chat. And I would share that one of my strategies is called a no expectations meeting. There's no expectations, there's no desired outcome other than we're going to have a good chat, and I guarantee it's going to be a fun conversation. And I will be able to help you, and you will be able to help me take ourselves from where we are to where we want to be by gaining some additional insights, by gaining some additional clarity, by gaining that outside perspective. Because sometimes we're too close and we can't see the things that are right in front of our face. And that friend's like, well, what about this? You're like, holy crap, that's been there all this time. I haven't even seen it. So I would encourage you to take out a blank sheet of paper and write down 3, possibly 5, possibly 10 of your smartest friends that you can reach out to and just have a no expectation conversation. Hey, how's things? How are things? How are you? How are your family? How's business? How are things going? What's happening? What's working? What's not working? How can I help? From my perspective, with your unique personality, your unique experience, your unique perspective, you can help them. And in turn, from their unique personality, experience, and perspective, they can help you. Go have these calls, no expectation conversations. All right, I hope this is helpful. I hope this video finds you well. I look forward to seeing you on some upcoming live streams. Feel free, share this with your friends and family that you feel this can be helpful to and for. And be sure to leave your comments and let me know what are some topics of upcoming live streams. What are some of your questions? What are some of your uncertainty? What are some of your concerns that you would like me to address that can possibly, from my unique perspective, experience, and personality, share some insights to help you get from where you are to where you want to be. We will pull through this, and many will pull through it and actually shine at a level that they exponentially is beyond where they were or thought they could be when they're able to take action and not be crippled by fear or uncertainty. It's just time to reflect, time to stop, think, and act. Hope this was helpful. Look forward to chatting with you soon. Until next time, make today great. Bye for now.